Ezra Klein, Why We're Polarized. In Why We're Polarized, Ezra Klein delves into the depths of the rampant division that grips the United States, revealing the roots of political polarization. By examining the origins and progression of identity politics and our deep-seated tribal instincts, Klein provides a thought-provoking analysis of the forces that fused to create today's polarized political climate. As you read this summary, expect to explore the transformation of the Democratic and Republican parties, the dangers posed by the merging of political and non-political identities, the role of digital media in exacerbating divisions, and the potential consequences for the nation.
The Polarization Puzzle. Ezra Klein's Why We're Polarized argues that Donald Trump's 2016 election was the result of a deeply flawed political system that has been polarizing for years. He asserts that tribal instincts have fueled identity politics and that people now view the political opposition as an existential threat. This bestseller has earned high praise for its incisive assessment and superb research. Political polarization, according to the author, is a complex issue with deep roots in American society. In his book, the author provides a comprehensive understanding of how the U.S. political system reached such levels of division. The evolution of political ideologies. Klein's book sheds light on how America's political parties solidified their identities as either conservative or liberal through historical events such as civil rights movements and party divisions. From FDR's progressive Democrats who ignored segregation, to the split of the Democrats in 1948 and the final straw of Southern Democrats with the Civil Rights Act in 1964, Klein asserts that political affiliation is more than just a vote for a candidate, it is a means of expressing identity and values. The perils of identity politics. Klein warns against the dangers of identity politics and issues-based polarization, highlighting how deeply ingrained our human propensity to form in-groups and out-groups can be. He notes how people will prioritize widening the gap between their own group and others, even if it harms their own group. Klein argues that when politics becomes a way to express personal identity, it leads to discrimination against those who hold different views. Ultimately, he raises concern that our fixation on identity within politics could threaten not only the stability of our political system but also our very survival as a society. Identity politics. In Why We're Polarized, Ezra Klein explains how people's political identities merge with their non-political selfhoods, creating a political mega-identity. This makes individuals perceive a threat to their political affiliation as a threat to all their identities, leading to declining tolerance towards opposing parties. Klein reveals that people tend to go with their group's beliefs, even if it contradicts facts or their own senses. The author emphasizes that people's reasoning worsens when they feel their identities are threatened, and truth prevails over falsehoods only when group loyalties are not at stake. The impact of digital media. Digital media's focus on group identity is changing journalism and affecting our perception of politics. Author Ezra Klein argues that publications' selection of stories helped contribute to Trump's success, as his outrageous behavior garnered the most coverage. The more political media we consume, the more we warp our perception of the other side. Solutions for political polarization. In his book, Klein argues that polarization is not always bad and can be better than suppression. He offers various solutions for political and societal polarization, drawing from the latest research. Klein does not blame any political figures or parties for the issue. Although it may provide cover for those who fan partisanship, the book offers a refreshing perspective that differs from endless finger-pointing. Other worthwhile reads include Rethinking Polarization, by Jonathan Rauch and Nervous States, by William Davies.
In summary, Why We're Polarized offers an insightful exploration into the origins and persistence of identity politics and tribal instincts in shaping America's divisions. The author connects the evolution of the major political parties to the formation of distinct political identities, exposing the detrimental effects of converging political and non-political selfhoods. Ezra Klein also highlights the influence of digital media in precipitating polarization, pointing to its focus on outrage and contentious narratives. Though he provides some suggestions to address this issue, above all, the book serves as a thoroughly researched and engaging examination of the roots, nature, and implications of polarization in today's society.